Many times I said, I so wish I could write. I would write a book about my life's miraculous ways, about transformation through fear, love, pain. A book about creativity and beauty. A book about the connection between body and mind. A book about all I have learned and become to know about this beautiful universe we all are. So much to say, so much to share. Words would but elude me for 42 years. Writing looked like the tallest, most intimidating mountain to climb. I couldn't visualize, I couldn't see the mountain, not a glimpse, not a shadow. But then, without a doubt, universe always has a way. My hands and the art they create has always been my language, but somehow it became clear I cannot say all I want to say in porcelain. Until that cold winter evening, walking into a living room with the television on, almost like a spell, I froze and stopped just a few feet away. An interview on PBS with a young poet, Rupi Kaur. At that moment, everything came together. The sky opened up, light in a light enlightened. New door opened and brightness poured in and over my whole body. An absolute knowing took over my entire being. I have come to know this moment a few times before, but this very moment had an electric power of a lightning strike, followed by the loudest thunder, intoxicating all my senses. And in that very second, I knew I will write, and I will write my story in poems. Not a choice, but a destiny deciding for me. One of the greatest feelings I ever felt, so immediate and real, like turning the faucet on. All I was holding on to for so long just started pouring out of me for the first time. Words which I was so afraid of just started effortlessly coming out. Not even out of me, but out of that other luminous dimension in which I had learned to trust, letting the universe move my fingers across the keyboard. One of the most magical, tangible miracles I have yet experienced. And so, the dream I wouldn't even dare to dream in my wildest dreams is now an upcoming book called Finding Treasured Gold. And one of the most life-changing events that brought this book to life was love letter. Dear Cancer, I remember the first time you knocked on my door. I wasn't expecting anyone that day. I was half naked, not dressed, enjoying a leisurely afternoon by myself. I remember it was a cold November day, number 26, marking the cover calendar page. A hot bath always feels like heaven on a winter day. The whole bathroom smelled of eucalyptus with a hint of mint and thyme. The doorbell rang. I put on a white silk robe to cover my hot, wet skin. A lot of surprised guests I would expect. You, never you. At first, I slammed the door shut and then reluctantly invite you in. Would you like a cup of tea? My trembling voice asks, my throat completely dry. You sat down in the living room on my grey velvet couch. I sat down with you. There was silence for a while. You said, I will be honest with you. My ways are hard and steep. Lots of hills and mountains to climb over fallen branches and trees, rivers cold and deep, so much gravel and ice, mud up to your knees. And there is a secret just between you and me. You are ready, otherwise I would not have come. Golden treasure is hiding, and you will see. 30 plus years of training under your belt, and now you are ready for the main event, the triathlon. Your heavy hand reached for mine. You looked into my blue eyes and asked if you could be my friend.